on. Don't be stupid. Now, this so-called character that they got on screen right here, your George Carlin, I'm going to break him down and show you that this comedian right here was a brainwasher for the dumb masses. And I told you, don't trust no comedian. I don't give a fuck what they say they're doing right now. Don't trust them. They're telling truth, so-called philosophers. They're all fucking fakers, mocking the masses. As you could see him holding the 3 6s on the hand sign right there. This is another devil puppet, and of course, he telling truth now. Dumb on.
I was a victim of my own success, and I did some Ed Sullivans I hate. On those Ed Sullivan shows, I began to realize...
Watching people. Oh, you trust a character like this right here. This George Carlin is fucking faker on the masses. You understand? Wake your ass up.
Not just there, everywhere, all these shows. I didn't fit. And here's what I was missing. I was missing who I was. I began with a dream of being Danny Kaye.
Which is, look at his hand sign right there. That's the Illuminati pyramid. He holding with the eyes closed. And it's just another devil puppet. And a lot of people believe in him like he's a truder. You're dumb as a box of rocks. He's a faker.
Very mainstream dream. It's very middle America. It's a people pleaser job. And I dreamed a path that was traditional. Comedian, disc jockey, comedian, actor, big success. A mainstream dream. Meanwhile, what I really was an outlaw and a rebel. Because I had lived that kind of life.
You hear that? That's what he's selling the masses. Even though he was in Hollywood doing comedian and all of this shit, he was a rebel. You better wake your ass up. This is just another dumb character they put on the masses. And of course, he brainwashed a lot of people, so-called telling truth.
I got kicked out of 3 different schools.
Fucking liar. 3 different schools. Coding again and watch him prepping at his script. And I don't know why the tears make that on his head, all by design. It's just another puppet.
I got kicked out of the Air Force. I got kicked out of the choir. I got kicked out of the altar boys. I got kicked out of summer camp. I got kicked out of the boys.
He's trying to tell you, yes, he was a choir boy and all. It's just a faker, 100% in. All comedian is fakers. They used to brainwash the people. It's easy for them to get inside your mind. You laugh at him, and then you actually take him serious. I don't know how the people do that.
And I quit school at 9th grade.
Of course, it's 9th grade, all coding, and watch his fucking eyes, people. He have to read off a script once he on TV. That's just the rule.
I was a smart kid, but I didn't care.
Smart kid, brushing off his clothes, reading his script.
They weren't teaching what I want. I didn't give a shit. It's important in life if you don't
watch
give
him holding the devil horns and the hand sign. He's just one of them, a faker.
Shit, it can help you a lot. So I didn't give a shit. And I was I was a pot smoker when I was 13.
Yes, 13, coding.
We broke the law, we broke into cars, we broke into offices, we broke into Columbia University, we broke into stores.
All bullshit you get from him, people. He's one of them. Another sodomite lying to the damn people. Hollywood faker.
We did all sorts of unlawful things. And I was that kind of person. I was one who swam against the tide of what is expected and what is...
You hear that? That's why he's so-called telling truth right now, people. He go against the grain, go against what expected. You believe it? You better wake up. Just another Hollywood fake character selling the masses some dumb shit.
But the establishment wants from us. But I didn't know that about myself. Because this dream blinded me. This dream was about America, about the path that we all follow, the middle of the road, middle class America, mainstream will dream. And being Wayne,
you understand what he's saying, people? Even though he was in Hollywood doing all that, he wasn't with it. You understand? That's what he's selling you. That's why people believe that he actually telling truth. Because he wasn't with the Hollywood system. He just in it and was just a little bit blinded. But he actually a rebel. Dumb on.
I'm sitting there like this, you know. Fuck those people. Fuck that shit. Look at this stupid shit. No, I don't want to be in the bunny number. Can I get out of the bunny number, please? I don't want to put on that fucking uniform.
It's a liar, people. 100%. It's the same Hollywood character. Like any other sodomite that you see in there. Don't let him lie to you. Don't buy it. As you could see him right there doing the one eye symbol, covering the eye. Just another fake.
I didn't know this dissonance was inside me. And
watch him prepping at his script right there. That's alone tell you. You don't need nothing else, people. Once you see them reading off a script, you know it's a puppet. He can't talk from his own mind. You understand? He's just another fake.
The period this is happening all through the 60s.
Watch him, 60s.
The counterculture was forming. The free speech movement started in Berkeley. The hippies were growing into a force, and peace, love, power, flower power, pot smoking, anti-authority. See, ding, 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 anti-authority. Throw over the establishment.
Anti-authority. Yes, that's where you come from. Dumbing down the masses with your fake truth.
Burn down the math building? Wow. Ding, 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 ding. So I gravitated toward that because I was that person really. And
yes, he was that person really. He just was hidden in Hollywood. You better wake your ass up. The same Hollywood people right here, he would have never get put on if he not one of them. Wake your ass up.
And the people I hung around with were that way. The musicians I knew in the late 50s had gone through that transition. Suddenly they looked different, and their music changed. And I'm listening to people like the Buffalo Springfield. I'm listening to Bob Dylan. I'm listening to these people, and I realize these artists are using their talent to project their feelings and ideas.
No, people, no. All of those artists all the music was written for them by the fucking elites. Those are the things that they want out there. The music is actually brainwashed. It's mind fucking the masses. And that's why they do it. The fucking devil people control them. And they control this sodomite right here. Don't let him fool you and tell you about them was pitching and tell you what's on their mind. Get out of here. You're dumb. It's the government music.
Not just please people. And I suddenly was able to see my place and to realize I was in the wrong place. You see, in 1967, the summer of love, the peak of the hippie movement, I was 30. I was
there on the money, you was 30.
entertaining people in nightclubs who were 40. And they were at war with their kids who were 20. There was a generation war. I was in the middle of it. I was 30, 20, 40. And I'm going, see, what the fuck am I doing over here? These are the people that will at least understand me and give me a chance. So it took 2 years. I didn't go to the mountain and come back different. I didn't do a Bobby Darin. I didn't do a whatever, those people who just go away and they're back new.
You can't fool the masses. They pull that shit too many times with these Hollywood characters. Yes, you go away for 2 years and come back a changed person. It's nothing but trash.
I took 2 years to change and it happened on television. So
it happened on television. It's the same fucking devil character.
I had denied that part of myself, and finally it came into full flower, and I never became a really big success until that.
Until now. You see that? I told you that's how they do it, people. They have these people right here line up for one fucking agenda. You get it? They let you know him a little bit, and then boom, they throw on the agenda in your face. This is a fake truther right here, faking the
I
masses.
only had 200 television appearances by that time, and I still wasn't realized as a writer, comedian, as a comedian.
Yes, a writer, comedian. You believe it? What I tell you about these fucking comedian, anybody that they give you, the elite, the government, those are the ones who program them. This is a puppet. Why you think he read off a script? Bam on.
There was a long piece in there called "The Planet is Fine, the People are Fucked." Will be gone. Dinosaurs had their chance. There was an age of reptiles. Now it's the age of...
Pay attention to this fucker right here, people. After you take him as a intruder, look where he gonna carry you.
Fucked. Will be gone. Dinosaurs had their chance. There was an age of reptiles. Now it's the age of primates.
So he believe in the dinosaur and he's selling it to the masses. A fabrication to dumb down the people with your dinosaurs. Fake shit. Hollywood for the dumb people.
Who knows? Maybe it'll be the insects next. It's not up to us. It's not divinely ordained. We're here on chance.
We're here on chance. Pay attention to them people. They always discredit the creator. Wow. Pay attention to these fucking sodomites.
And we're going to go away. And the planet will heal. The planet will
heal. Yes, go back.
We're here on chance, and we're going to go away, and the planet will heal. The planet will heal because that's what it does. It heals itself. It's a self-healing organism. It changes and grows. It'll incorporate all of our dead cities into itself, and it will become something else, but it will still be going around the sun for at least a few more.
Wow, there we go, people. And he also sell you the ball earth going around the fucking sun. You believe him? You better wake your ass up. This is a damn faker. A government agent, you understand? They're the one who bring him to you to begin with. You think they're gonna bring him to go against them? You better wake up. It's a faker brainwashing the damn people.
Billion years or whatever. So this whole thing, we have to save the planet by not putting diapers in the landfill. That's too short-sighted. It doesn't do anything. You have to change yourself. And we'll never do that because the dollars now, it's everybody wants a dollar and a toy.
Yes, everybody wants a dollar. This is what they sell the masses. These are the puppets they put on. They brainwash the masses. that's believing in them. You understand? And they cover every fucking corner.
A cell phone that'll make pancakes and rub their balls, so nobody wants to rock the boat. Nobody wants to change. Don't change anything. And we're in a nice downward glide. I think we squandered great gifts. I think humans were given great gifts. Walking upright, binocular vision, opposable thumb.
You hear that? Walking upright. I told you people, these are sodomites selling you evolution and everything else. Wow, puppet right here on the masses.
Large brain, making tools. Make tools, large brain, make better tools. Talk, have to like language. You take this, put in here. We learned language. The brain got bigger, language. We grew. We had great gifts, and we gave it all up for both man, for both money and God. God and man. And we gave it all up for both man, for both money and God.
Wow.
God and mammon, both.
Wow.
We gave it up to the high priests.
Wow.
It's your job.
Give it up to the high priest, the money. You hear that, people? Wow, I told you, you're living on a satanic earth right here. And of course, you're working for the devil, people. Every dollar you work, go back to them. The same people work you. That's how it is. It gotta keep you in a brainwashed, dumbed down shit. That's all you have to be. You understand? Dumbed down and brainwashing this fucking satanic earth. It's called mental slavery.
God's will. That's what they say. People say it's God's will. That means God can do anything he wants, so why pray? They say you pray for something.
Wow.
Okay,
God's gonna do whatever he wants, so why pray? Watch his eyes. There you go right there. You see it? He reading off a script. They're the one who give him the script. You think you write it down and say, yes, this is what I'm gonna say when I'm there, so let me put a script right there. No, people. It's the script that they give him to brainwash the dumb people. 100% in. Let's go back.
It's your job. It's God's will. That's what they say. People say it's God's will. That means God can do anything he wants, so why pray? They say you pray for something. Okay, he didn't answer my prayers. Well, it's God's will. Well, if it's God's will, why did I even pray in the first place? He's going to do what he wants anyway. We gave it all up to superstition, primitive superstition, primitive shit. With invisible man in the sky looking down, keeping track of what we do, make sure we don't do the wrong thing. If we do, he puts us in hell.
Who tell you that? Who's the one who sell you that, people? It's the same people you see on screen. They're the one who sell you all of this shit. The fucking same people that pay him. Of course, they're the same one who give you all of this shit right here. You understand? And then they mock you on TV.
Burden forever. That kind of shit is very limiting. It's very limiting for this brain we have. So we keep ourselves limited, and then we want a toy and a gizmo and gold, and we want shiny things, and we want something to plug in that'll make big things for us. And all that shit is nothing. It's nothing. We gave it all up. And Americans who also had great gifts. When you take the theory of democratic rule, self-government, okay, they started off wrong. They owned slaves. They didn't let women vote. They didn't let people.
It's all bullshit, people. Everything they do is by design. Every fucking law that was put in place is by design. You understand? They can ruffle the feathers of the masses and then they slap in a new law. That's how they do it. Nothing is really real that they give you to put shit on. You got it? You don't have to be real. They put it together and then they make the law.
Also had great gifts.
Out of chaos.
When you take the theory of democratic rule, self-government, okay, they started off wrong. They owned slaves. They didn't let women vote. They didn't let people who didn't own land vote. Fine, they got off on the wrong foot. But the ideas were good. But we fucking blew that. We polluted it. We polluted it with this stuff, things, material goods, games, gizmos, toys, gadgets, having possessions. I got a bigger...
And where does all of that come from? The same people in this satanic earth give all of that shit to you. What I tell you, it's the mental slavery. You don't know you're in slavery because you're in the system and you're bought into it. But it's called a mental slavery. That's what they do all day. They work to perfect it. Wake your ass
truck. He says she is truck. It's bigger than mine. I'm getting a new truck. Here's a big truck. Oh, I'm getting that one. That's what you got a video in it? You DVD too? He don't have a DVD. I got a DVD, you know. Oh, please. Whatever happened? And all of that is what happened, you know? And that's why I'm divorced from it now. I see it from a distance. I give myself a divorce. I said, George, emotionally, you have no stake in this. You don't.
They fool the masses. That's what you need to know. A mockery you get from this George Carlos right here. He's just a damn satanic puppet on the masses. His name right here, George Sorin, is 69 in numerology. Right on the coding. He can't fool everybody. Wake your ass up. He's just another fake comedian they used to tell the masses truth. I'm back on.